We welcome you to the City of Stars, Quezon City, today's battleground for the playoffs. We are in Amoranto Arena in the Amoranto Sports Complex, commencing the basketball hostilities in the North Division 14 under semifinals. This is game two of the best of three series between Rizal and Marikina. Rizal has the golden opportunity to close this series out with a win today, while Marikina fights for their season. Welcome to the North Division playoffs of the country's premier youth basketball league, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Our schedule for today, this is the first 6 games. We have a 9-game slate for today, so the first 6, all from 14 to 18 under. Marikina versus Rizal, San Juan versus Quezon City, Rizal versus Quezon City, and so on and so forth, plus 3 D-League games in the evening. And there you have it. Tanawan Brahman versus San Pedro. Sikat Zamboanga versus Palawan Urich Builders. The ICC Blue Hawks versus the Quezon Huskers will cap it all off tonight. Good morning, blessed Sunday to everyone, especially sa mga tao dito sa Quezon City at sa lahat ng ating mga kaliga. You got Eman Cabiles with Coach Quito Limbo, and at courtside, it's the ever-vibrant Daphne Cristobal. We are your panel for the first 3 games of today's 9-game slate. And right now, we will take a look at the playoff picture so far in the North Division. Well, this is in the 14 and under division, right? In the North, Antipolo and Quezon City is already matched up, and then you got Marikina versus Rizal, which is our match at hand this morning. And then in the South Division, Las Piñas versus Quezon and Muntinlupa. Well, it's already done actually.
Yes.
So they're gonna Las Piñas and Binyan will be meeting in the South Division finals.
Yes.
Na plancha na yan.
Oh.
In the meantime, here are our teams that will be playing in the first game. First of all, let's talk about results. Which Fiber who won over Marikina in their last outing.
Yes, they won. Rizal won against Marikina 69-57, and for Rizal, they're on a hot streak actually, winning 8 straight in a row since eliminations, and they continue to dominate during that game 1 versus Marikina, establishing themselves early by their stifling defense, wherein they convert 23 points of turnovers against 8 of Marikina and 22 second chance points against 9 of Marikina. And the player of the game during that game 1 is Riley Yuan de la Cruz, who made 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals.
In the meantime, on the side of Marikina, Shoemasters, of course, they lost game 1, as my partner just said. But what do you think, Coach Quito, that Marikina can do in order to turn the tides in this series?
Well, kasi in game 1, it was a slow start for Marikina, wherein they only scored 12 points against 24 points in the first quarter of Rizal. And even though Marikina shot 41% in the field, they turned the ball over 24 times against 10 of Rizal, and that's not gonna work if they want to bounce back in this game 2.
Right.
And for the player who stepped up during game 1 for Marikina is Enzo Divina Gracia, who made 12 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 2 steals.
In the meantime, let's get this game going, and we now turn you over to our venue announcer, Mr. Danzel Santiago.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, number 1, bottled water in the Philippines. Pound for pound fitness, be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, number 1, bottled water in the Philippines. Pound for pound fitness, be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1, bottled water in the Philippines. Pound for pound fitness, be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos.
Of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And now, let us meet the starters, beginning with the Marikina Junior Shoemasters. Guard number 20, Enzo Divina Gracia. Also guard number 9, Denden Enriquez. At forward number 19 is Sky De La Rosa. Also forward number 28, Adrian Galang. Playing center number 3, Miguel Tubig. Head coach of Marikina Junior Shoemasters, Monroe Quezon. Assisted by Jonathan Taronas, Fernando Bunag, Gian Siliona. Team manager JC Lim, Ay Mabigat, and Sarah Malutak. And now, let us meet the starters from your Rizal Switch Fiber. Guard number 11, Jacob Sandilla. Also guard number 13, Tejas Angeles. Also board number 8, Ezra Ramos. Order for number 22, Daryl De La Cruz. Playing center number 16, Tristan Seo. Head coach of Rizal Switch Fiber, Ruel Benaventura. Assisted by Kelvin Gregorio. Team manager Ariel Balahadja. Our games officials for today's match, crew chief Megni Guzman. Umpire 1, Carlos Sebastian. Umpire 2, John Mahinay. Our executive director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kit Picasso. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Semifinals. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
On your screen, our first 5 for both squads brought to you by Dorite Bola ng Pinoy. For Rizal, it's Tendilla, Angeles, Ramos, De La Cruz, and Teo. For Marikina, it's Divina Gracia, Enriquez, De La Rosa, Galang, and Tubig. Rizal in their Rizal Switch Fibers in their red uniforms, while Marikina Shoemasters are in their white.
Yes.
Once again, we are streaming to you live from the Amoranto Arena here in the Amoranto Sports Complex in Quezon City, the City of Stars. Hi, Chris King de la Cruz. Good morning to you, sir. And yes, this is Eman Cabiles alongside Coach Quito Limbo with Daphne Cristobal at courtside. First possession for Marikina, but nothing there on the offensive thrust. Also from Rizal. That pass was too long.
And this is, again, a very interesting matchup because game 1, wala dito si Dwayne Enriquez. And now that he's back on the floor for Marikina Shoemasters, for sure, this will be a different story for Marikina.
Right, and there he is, collaring that defensive rebound. Denden going left and then dumping it off to his teammate, and fouled on that hard drive was Red Galang. He will go to the line for 2.
You can see the effect of Dwayne Enriquez on the court because every time he attacks, talagang nagsishrink yung depensa ng Rizal, and because of that, teammates like Galang can get open and create some basket.
Of course, ito si Denden Enriquez, parang Jupiter yan. Ang lakas ng gravitational pull sa depensa. In the meantime, Red Galang gets 2 for 2 from the line and enables his bench to finally sit down. In the meantime, Teok drives, too strong. Marikina still the aggressor here. However, that layup was missed. Couldn't find that angle was Enriquez. Here's another runner, and that one falls. Good soft touch after that strong drive. By Jacob Tendilla. And he allows his bench to sit down. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in the first period. Here's Denden, goes to the middle, loses the ball to Tendilla. Rizal switch fiber running. Angeles misses the lefty layup, and that ball was deflected on the way up. Good defense by Divina Gracia.
Both teams are very rusty early in this morning, partner.
Alam mo naman pag Sunday morning ito yung kabaliktaran ng easy like Sunday morning ang nangyayari ngayon. But however, these are basically 14-year-old young gentlemen, so walang relax dito. Dapat tuloy-tuloy lang. In the meantime, another miss from the Rizal switch fiber. Here is Enriquez, goes baseline, pulls up, and uses the glass.
And this is the guy that needs to step up for today's game.
And
He's been averaging 22 points in a game during the eliminations.
And step up he just did after that pretty fundamentally sound play. Driving hard baseline and then the pull-up using the glass for good measure. He puts Marikina up by 2. Our score is 4-2. 7 minutes remaining in the first. And right now, Enzo Divina Gracia, who was arguably the best player in their last game versus Rizal Switch Fiber. With the return of Denden Enriquez, he is going to have a field day. Well, expect him to have a field day dahil sabi mo nga, yung depensa nag-gravitate dito kay Enriquez. And now it is his opportunity to do more.
Yes.
No?
And not only that, mawala rin sa kanya yung pressure in
Yes.
terms of producing more offensively because you have Denden Enriquez on the court already.
Samantala, Calis Miguel Tubig is at the line after getting fouled on the attempt. First shot that is short.
And Calix also is one of the players who stepped up also in terms of points. In game 1, he made 10 points together with 4 rebounds.
Second shot, the high arc worked as it bounced softly above the ring and went in for Miguel Tubig. Rizal switch fiber now. Tendilla. We go to the other side. Here is Tristan. The floater won't go. Tendilla gets another steal, but dribbles off his foot. And right now, Tendilla, mainit. Gusto dumipensa ulit kagad at maka-steal ulit, no? But their coach told them to sag down sa zone.
And sometimes you can't, as a kid, you're really tempted to play and do full court defense. Minsan nawawala talaga sa sistema.
Nung bago pa lang akong natututun sumali sa liga when I was 7 years old, ang wala pa akong naintindihan sa game. Ang instruction lang sa akin ng coach kung nasan yung bola, habulin mo. And that's what I did. Bandang ulit, nakadevelop din ng defense. Samantala, yeah, tit for tat, both misses from both squads, and they are still running. Teok, oh, the sidestep. Looking like the Joker right there,
yeah.
Tristan Teok.
That's a nice footwork na ginawa ni Teok.
Where he got fouled. A good strong effort there on the shot. Second try. That I thought that was short, but it bounced in. So yeah, good soft touch by the big kid here, Alejandro of Rizal Switch Fiber. Rizal Switch Fiber, by the way, is now up as they take the lead after those free throws, 8-6. Here's a corner three that is short, and Alejandro could not save that though. Yeah, A for effort.
Yes, however, he should have done that because sa kanila na yung bola eh.
Oo nga.
Nagmintis na si Hannah Paul on that three-pointer.
B minus.
Oo.
Hindi na A. Yes. All right, that was off that short
Yes.
attempt, no, by Hanopol. You said yes, by Hanopol. Second chance for Marikina. Now that is really short. Though that ball was saved by Eslao, though it falls to Rizal switch fiber, and Riley De La Cruz thinking of what to do once he got the pass, but unable to get the pass.
Both teams started the game very sloppy and missing a lot of baskets and miscues on passes like that.
That's right. That just went through the hands, no, of Eslao. Oh no, that wasn't Eslao.
Yes, it's on Andres.
Andres, yes. In the meantime, we swing it back, and again another sloppy play. This time on the side of Marikina, as a miscommunication right there between Calvin Vives and I believe
It's Hanapol.
yeah, Hanopol.
Hanopol.
Let's see if Rizal switch fiber can settle down. The give and go, well defended. The white shirts crowding the paint. There's a jumper and it falls. That's a three-point shot at that.
Yes, and that's the first three-pointer in this game para dito sa Rizal.
Francis Abukot now on the board after that bailout three para sa Rizal switch fiber. They go to Andres. Andres at the post. Mismatch right there, and he got called for the travel.
And again, that's a back-to-back turnover para dito sa Marikina. And that's their sixth turnover already. First quarter pa lang tayo.
What a pass! Woo! Reliora with the Steve Nash-like assist. I didn't even see who got that bucket to go because I was so focused.
And that was a great recognition, great read. And look at that
Yes,
replay.
see it once again. Oh no, that's a different play.
And these are the highlights already.
Right, of the first quarter. And that was the first bucket of Reliora, floater from the baseline, and there is that gorgeous pass. Yeah, to Teok, and Teok obliges. In the meantime, we will take a short break and return for the second quarter.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Second quarter.
First quarter yung lumabas. Back to the ball game. And at the start of the second quarter, it was opened up by another three from the Rizal switch fiber, courtesy of Riley De La Cruz. Rizal switch fiber has regained their bearings here after starting sloppy and actually training the Marikina Junior Shoemasters. But right now, Marikina Junior Shoemasters, they've been stuck at 6 points for quite some time now.
And not only that, it's the turnover that's really costing them the game, because they already made 6 turnovers in the first quarter.
Here is Riley, tries another three, but that one was rejected by Hanopol.
Great defense there by Hanopol.
That layup won't go for Cayosa. And we swing back to the other side. John Ron tries to dump it inside. And losing the ball to the baseline was Alejandro. So turnover here for the Rizal switch fiber. Right now, Rizal Switch Fiber will implement their full court press. But easily broken there by Marikina. Oh! I was about to say that that was a perfect press break kasi walang dribble.
Yes, yes. Na.
However, a sorry miss there at the ring by Eslao.
And they've been missing their open layups. Itong Marikina. So you can see
And another one.
Another missed layup para dito sa Marikina. They're now shooting 1 out of 13.
Ooh. Enzo Divina Gracia was a full step ahead there, but you missed that layup. In the meantime, Rizal Switch Fiber able to gather was Alejandro, puts it up and puts it in. In the meantime, we have some insight from courtside. What do you have, Daphne?
Foul on number 5, Juan Alejandro. At his first personal foul. Second team foul for Rizal.
Ito nga sa mga players nila just like Sky De La Rosa and Den Enriquez. So supposedly it's gonna be a good story and a good news dahil nga andito na ang kanilang standouts. Definitely going to help itong si Lance Hanopol. Earlier when I spoke to him, sabi niya sa akin, he recognizes that there was a missing link in the past few games. So right now, they're hoping to extend this into game number 3. Meanwhile, for Tristan Teok of Rizal Switch Fibers, he mentioned that he has been observing his game and he has been lacking defense. So on this game, to make sure that he will get his second championship on his hands from Arellano, this time from Rizal, he is definitely going to work on doon nga sa depensa niya. Back to you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Very interesting, Daphne. Thank you for that. And what can you say about that, Coach Quito?
Well, if you have a player like Teok who has that championship experience already, that's a big boost para dito sa Rizal Switch Fibers because you have a player who knows how to win the game. And on the side of Marikina, at least they have a chance to fight this game and challenge Rizal because this Rizal team is really tough to beat.
Den Enriquez now at the line, missed his first free throw, though in a couple of plays back, Den who was fielded back on the floor, just made a bucket, no? So
Coming from
impact.
Coming from an offensive rebound.
Right.
But
So
again,
he really has to work extra hard today if they want to extend this series to a game 3. As Marikina, as Rizal Switch Fiber has seemed to be, clicking on all cylinders except for that last play, of course, where Den Enriquez forced a turnover but missed another layup. Oh! Wow! Nothing but net on that tray by Abukot. I thought it was going to be short because that was a high arcing shot.
And
See it once again, and it's also a transition 3.
Yes, I was about to say that. And last game, he made contributed with rebounds with 3 rebounds and 2 steals.
That's right. In the meantime, we have a timeout. It is brought to you by Nature Spring. Back to the action. 5 minutes and 43 remaining in the first half. This is the 14 and under North Division semifinal game 2 between Rizal and Marikina. And right now, Rizal Switch Fiber in control, posting a 12-point lead over the Marikina Shoemasters. Marikina Shoemasters, another miss there. Right now, Coach Quito, what is the field goal percentage? I'm just interested because Marikina has missed a lot of layups.
Yes, and so far they're missing. They're shooting 11% in the field, shooting 2 out of 18.
Wow. And the thing is, those a lot of them were uncontested.
That's
so,
true.
No credit really on the defense of the Rizal switch fiber. Marikina is just missing, except for that one. And that was a nice baseline drive right there by Enzo de Vinagracia. And finally getting a bucket from the field. 11%. Yeah, how can you, right now, Marikina Shoemasters really have to switch it up, because you will not be able to extend this series if you're shooting 11%. No?
That's true, and for sure Rizal will really make you pay every time you
Yes.
miss baskets or miss those layups. But again, for Marikina, it's an opportunity and it's a challenge for them to how they will them off after these silly turnovers and miss opportunities, because that will add or build character momentum all throughout this game.
Now, looking at the play of Marikina from the start of this game, the Shoemasters, they have that aggression, they have that that drive. No? Kaya lang, yun lang, no? in wanting to survive this series, I believe so far medyo gigil. No?
Yes, yes.
May extra gigil sila, of course, and they really have to settle down and let the game come to them, especially in the second half, if they want to cut this lead down. And of course, itong si Denden Enriquez. Oh, what a pass! The outlet was perfect, and so was that layup by Lance Sanopol. And this is what I'm talking about. They have to let the game come to them.
Yes, that's true. And sometimes all you need is to make these boys settle, and that's the job of the coaches of Marikina Shoemasters to give them confidence despite
Right.
of missing baskets or committing an error.
And just like that, another error was committed by Marikina. They were able to secure the defensive rebound. Iko, I believe.
Yes.
Pero because yun nga, andun pa rin yung gigil, always wanting to attack. No?
Yes, yes.
Before securing the ball, yun, nasundutan tuloy siya by this kid, si John Ron Relliora, who's at the line right now. He missed the first though, but second is good.
And the guards of Rizal are very underrated,
Oh,
I
yes.
should say, because they're not hindi sila maingay sa stats, but defensively wise, and how they set up their teammates, very sound, very matured already, and they were able.
Right.
Plus, no, they really play good, solid defense.
In the meantime, Richard Iko making up for his earlier mistake, getting that reverse to go para sa Marikina Shoemasters, and they're able to cut this lead down to 6. In the meantime, underrated, yes, they are, as that was a gorgeous drive by John Ron once again. Oh, there it is. Deden Enriquez setting his teammates up as Miguel Tubig gets a bucket after that outstanding pass by Denden.
Yes, again, the Denden effect. Lumalabas ito. But again, another three-pointer para dito kay Tendilla. Again, I'm telling you, the guards of Rizal Switch Fivers are very... Ang ganda na chemistry nila.
Right, and that is it. You know, while Denden Enriquez just answered right back with his own three from the left corner. But as we were talking about the guards of Rizal Switch Fiber, you take a look at them. They're not tall. They don't seem to be athletic.
Yes.
But one thing that is going for them is they really play well together.
They really are playing well together, and that's the reason why they're on a hot streak, winning 8 straight in a row.
In the meantime, mukhang nasobran tayo sa Puri as they missed their last three-point shot. And good passing there by Marikina, but better defense by Rizal Switch Fiber. Another rejection right there. That time coming from Riley Yuan de la Cruz. While on the other hand, John Ron wreaking havoc in the paint.
And how can you stop that? And look at that.
Oh.
That control of pace and that mental toughness, yung aggressiveness nito ni Relliora. He has already He has 10 points already in this game.
And the quick thinking, knowing that his defender was taking a chance, wanted to take a shot, but he was able to sidestep his defender and put it up and puts it in. Now he has a chance for a 3-point play. That foul counted play, by the way, is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready. So John Ron Reliora back at the line.
And again, I love this kid, how he plays. He reads his teammates well and makes the right plays.
And look at that. Diving for the ball and forcing a jump ball against a taller opponent in the person of De La Rosa. Though,
Oh, look at that.
yes.
Peskiness, no? Yung aggressiveness ngayong umaga. Para dito kay Reliora.
Tipo, aga-aga. Aga-aga, kulit mo. There's another forced turnover by the Rizal switch fiber. As Gayosa, his pass hit the net. He got caught on the net. And he committed a foul.
And again,
Right.
that's courtesy of Reliora deflecting that pass of Gayosa.
But it's now Tendilla at the line, and like we said, they are really playing together.
Yes.
Sabi nga ni Coach Doc Rivers before that is a Celtics, Umbutu.
Umbutu, yeah. Playing together.
In the meantime,
I think Reliora was called for a technical foul because of taunting.
oh really?
Yes. So, he needs to be careful also
Right.
because siya na yung nagbibigay ng momentum para dito sa
Right.
Rizal.
Yeah, he has, well, at least in the second period, he has been the spark for the results, which Fiber, siya yung nagpapabilis, no, ng,
Yes.
ng data. pero mukhang nasobrahan. Minsan pag spark ka, pag bigla ka nag-layup, yan. Mate-technical ka.
Yes, that's true.
And basically that's what happened to John Ron Reliora as Tendilla misses the first free throw. And yet sometimes looking at these young gentlemen play, they are beasts inside the hard court. But we always have to remember that they are under 14 years old. So emotions run high, not to mention hormones. In the meantime, hang time! Denden Enriquez taking Teok back to the weight room.
Oh, that's a tough assignment para doon kay Denden Enriquez.
And look at that, the defensive recovery by Lanza Noble there to block the shot of De La Cruz. After that, after De La Cruz caught the air ball, no? Or rather the rebound, tumama pala ng board. Oh, knockout play. At napakalinis nun, John Ron Reliora. Sobrang linis ng knockout na if we did not mention John Ron, hindi natin malalaman na siya.
And that's a great pass para dito kay De La Cruz.
And on the other hand, Denden Enriquez has come alive right now from Marikina Shoemasters, but he needs more help right now coming from his teammates. And right now trying to be aggressive on defense was Giancarlo Cayosa.
Look at that inbound play.
Right.
Na in-orchestrate nitong Rizal switch fiber.
John Ron Reliosa like a ninja. Coming out of the shadows, getting that pass in the bucket for Rizal switch fibers. Tristan Teok finds the baseline open. Force that lay in, but look who's there for the putback.
Just in time para dito kay Reliora to get that offensive rebound.
And Denden Enriquez apparently was not aware that the second quarter was coming to a close, and it did without Denden even attempting for a last shot. As look at John Ron Reliora. He is the Bayani of Rizal switch fiber in the second period at least. in the first 2 quarters of play. Our score is 34-26. We will take a short break and return for the halftime report.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Tao lang.
34-26 is our halftime score. At kasama ko ngayon ang team manager ng Rizal Switch Fibers, Mr. Ariel Balahadia. Good morning, Sir Ariel. Thank you for the opportunity po na ma-interview kayo during this halftime. Sa tingin niyo po, ano pong kailangan alagaan ng koponan ninyo to ensure na wala na tayo magiging game number 3?
Siguro po yung aming depensa. Medyo kanina, nag-trap yung kalaban. Ang daming lusot na basket na nangyari kanina. Siguro magkakaroon kami ng adjustment mamaya para yung mga ganung bagay aming makontrol. Sa offense naman, okay naman. At least lamang naman kami ngayon by 8 points.
Hopefully, sir, makontrol po yung lead na meron kayo. Sir Ariel, meron po ba yung gustong pasalamatan or batiin po ngayon?
Yes, ma'am. Gusto po pasalamatan ang aming team owner, si Mr. Glenn Anore, ang Switch Fiber. Kasama ko yung aking mga coach, Coach Ruel, Coach Elmer at Coach Kelvin. Ganon din, natulunod niya ang aking mga anak sa bahay. Alaysa Arian, tsaka si Daniel, yun natin yung mag-ina ko, tsaka yung si Chloe, tsaka si Daniel, tsaka mami niya. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Ariel, and good luck po sa Team Rizal. Coming up next, second half of the showdown between Rizal and Marikina.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines. Pound for pound fitness, be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty. Pound Active for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat. Manny Pacquiao.
It is now halftime in our first game, 14 and under semifinals in the North Division. Rizal Switch Fiber versus the Marikina Shoemasters.
Yeah.
And we take a look at some of the highlights in the first and second quarter of this game. As we see this guy, John Ron Reliosa, who has been a spark plug for the Rizal Switch Fiber. And then, of course, on the side of Marikina, you see Reliosa. Once again, that pound-for-pound fitness and one play.
Yes.
In the meantime, halftime stats.
And
Coach
you
Quito?
can see on the stats, Rizal is leading 34 to 26 against Rizal Switch Fiber shooting 36% in the field with 4 out of 8 three-pointers compared to 1 out of 6 para dito sa Marikina Shoemasters. But the thing that really the reason why Rizal Switch Fibers is up here is because Marikina is they started the game slow. They scoring 6 points only in the first quarter against 13 of Rizal.
In the meantime, third quarter is underway. Our score is 34 to 26 still, as it ended in the first half. And right now, it is interesting on how Marikina Junior Shoemasters will respond to the onslaught, particularly of John Ron Relora
Yes,
of
that's
Rizal
true.
Switch Fiber. Now here's Deden Enriquez trying to force it up. Could not get it to go. Rizal trying to get that outlet pass, but the transition defense was present there, courtesy of Giancarlo Cayosa. And yeah, good anticipation on the outlet pass. And there he is again, deflecting that pass, though Tristan Teok recovers. Abukot, they go to the corner and back to the middle, now to the other side. Outstanding ball movement by Rizal Switch Fiber, though Tristan was called for the travel.
Yes, and for the points leaders for this in the first half, you have for Marikina, you have Denden Enriquez with 4. Samantalang the others like Galang and Tubig, they only made 3 points apiece. In the part of Rizal, you have Reliora with 14, Tendilla with 6, and Abukot with 6.
That's right. So apparently, no, itong scoring ng Marikina Junior Shoemasters, especially individual scoring, they are inconsistent at the least, no?
Yes.
Well, Denden Enriquez, as much as we see him being very active in this game, marami siyang misses eh.
Yes, marami siyang misses as well as his teammates.
Right.
And for sure, the head coaches of Marikina needs to motivate them and encourage them to keep on being aggressive and try to have that mentality, that next play mentality.
In the meantime, speaking of aggression, itong si Giancarlo Cayosa, inupuan yung defender sa ere. Missed the shot, but he has a chance to get those points from the line, though the first one is short.
And Cayosa is one of the players that really needs to step up for the part of Marikina because
That's right.
he's averaging 7 points a game, and so far in this game, wala pa siya nakuha puntos.
Second try by Cayosa, still can't hit it, but he gets an offensive rebound, and there it is. Yung puntos na hinahanap ni Coach Quito Limbo na ibigay na ni JC Cayosa.
And normally, ang puntos niya are always came from his defensive effort. So let's see if it will step up.
Ooh! Tristan Teok will be called for the charge right there, though that was close, partner.
Yes.
No, from my angle, I think, let us see, was the defender able to establish himself? That's actually my question, because that was a good move by Tristan going hard to the baseline, and I don't think Eslao was able to plant 2 feet.
Yes, yes, that's a tough call because although Eslao was on is in front of him, in front of Teok, siguro nakita ng referee ang shoulders ito ni Teok.
In the meantime, we have a report from the court side. Take it away, Daphne.
Eminent Coach Quito, earlier we saw Gian Cayoso during the second quarter crying during this game. When I spoke to the coaches, well, sabi na nga nila sa akin na emotions are piling up. Medyo naging emotional nga ito si Gian kaya siya umiyak dahil may frustration siya sa larong ito. Well, for the coaches, they just encourage itong si Gian, konting tapik sa likod na dapat maging pump up siya dahil buo ang tiwala ng coaching staff na kayang-kaya niya i-lead itong Marikina Junior Shoemasters in getting game number 2. Gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Daphne. And that is very interesting, Coach Quito. No? Gian Cayoso, unable to control his emotion and his coaches for supporting him. Pero we talk about toughness, especially dito sa mga 14-year-old. Yun nga pala, no? We talk about toughness, but sometimes we forget that these are just 14-year-old gentlemen playing right here. Pero what's more interesting is that guy on the line, Gian Cayoso, who misses first, kung titingnan mo, at 14, I'm not even sure if he's 14 already, pero siya yung pinakabuong-buo na yung mga cuts, tsaka yung mga, siya yung pinaka-rip dito kung tutuusin. At sumunod sa kanya si Tristan Teok, but look at the build of Tristan Teok. At 14, he is what, 6'4", 6'5" already?
Yes.
Pero in terms of yung muscle already at 14. Ito si Gian Cayosa, ang pinaka matatawag natin bato-bato. Di ba?
Kumbaga established, medyo developed na yung katawan ni Cayosa. But again, nonetheless, it's okay to have that emotion because basketball is an emotional sport.
Oh yes.
And all you have to do is get to experience and just face these types of problems. Because yun naman yung kagandahan ng basketball, no? Basketball is like life na you really need to just get along whatever circumstances it may be.
And yeah, to piggyback on that, Coach Quito, no? Yun nga, the one thing I love about this division in particular, ito yung pinaka-purest form of basketball of the game. We saw Enriquez get another bucket there para sa Marikina. Pero yun nga, purest form of the game. The passion of these young gentlemen right here is so not just fun, but so good to watch and to experience because mas na-appreciate mo yung laro.
Yes, that's true.
Yung basketball, no? When these youngsters play.
Yes, that's true.
Then it's all yung puso talagang nandun no? Walang ibang iniisip. Just like that drive by Cayosa with no regard for human life. Just taking it strong right into the body of Tristan Teok.
Yes, and so far he's really responding well with the motivation na ginagawa ng head coaches ng Marikina.
Speaking of responding well, what a drive right there. Francis Abucot sees a small opening and takes the advantage. In the meantime, that was an awkward floater, but the putback still can't get it. Para dito sa Marikina Shoemasters, Eslao missing the last shot. Reliora, he has been the man para sa Rizal Switch Fiber during the second quarter, but a bit quiet right here in the second half. And that would be a travel. Too many steps for Tristan Teok.
And Teok, hindi pa niya na-establish yung sarili niya dito offensively, but he already grabbed 10 rebounds already.
Kanina na-compare natin siya after that gorgeous slice that he did earlier to Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Kanina naman the joke was on him as he got called for travel. In the meantime, Eslao, well defended right there. He was surprised. Ang pag-turn niya, nandun na si Tristan Teok sa harapan niya. And yeah, he airballed that one. Now Tristan at the high post, now at the low post, forcing a reverse layup. Did not go, but he earned himself a trip to the line.
And he has that disadvantage against Eslao. As you can see that replay, he has that quick step against Eslao na pwedeng gawing advantage nitong Rizal Switch Fiber.
Not to mention the size.
Oh yes.
The looming size. And yeah, he's the type of player na na mapapa-question ka eh. Wait, we're watching 14 and under?
So imagine you have Taeyok on the North Division and then
Oh.
Isongchi on the
Oh,
other
yes.
side. So imagine
Oh,
yung... I can't wait to see them play against each other.
Right.
Although, you have Antipolo. Also na
Antipolo
sobrang
also.
ganda rin ang ginagawa this season.
In the meantime, John Ron Reliora thought he got all ball, but of course his arm was stretched across the face
Hanapol.
of Lanzanopol. And Lanzanopol will now shoot free throws for Marikina Shoemasters. They are still down by a double-digit deficit, 10 points. Score is 44-34. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the third, and Lance misses the first.
And Lance Hanopoulos, he needs to step up also apart from Cayosa and Enriquez because he's averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and right now he only has 2 points.
Oh, Tristan Teok, for some reason, he was complaining to the referee while the ball was beside him, but a good thing that his teammate was able to secure the possession, though not for long, as a steal there
Yes.
by Divina Gracia leading to that fast break layup. Tendilla back on the floor, met by Divina Gracia. Now here is John Ron. Back to Tendilla. Enzo still trying to, good defense right there by Divina Gracias against Tendilla. He was right on top of that play.
And every time Reliora is on the court, Marikina Shoemasters needs to grab that rebound and as if kailangan mo yakapin yung bola
Yes.
because ito si Reliora, very active yung hands niya. He can really steal the ball.
And look at that. The peskiness continues as Mayor forced a turnover against Denden Enriquez, no less. I believe that was a backcourt violation
Yes.
against Denden Enriquez, and Denden is fired up right now. His teammates are actually trying to hold him back as he wants to discuss it further with our officials, which is a no-no. So, call sticks. Possession to Rizal switch fiber. Here is Jacob. Out to John Ron. And here is the new guy on the floor for Rizal switch fiber. Mayor. Teok did not get that shot off in time. Shot clock violation against Rizal switch fiber. A minute and 13 remaining here in the third. Denden Enriquez now. Now here is Cayosa. Back to Denden. It has been a while since Enriquez attempted a shot, no?
Yes, that's true.
And Enzo Divina Gracia unable to create enough contact to warrant a whistle.
And he sold that shot. Itong si Divina Gracia against Reliora. And Reliora, that's his third personal foul already.
Right.
He needs to be careful here because he's one of the key players para dito sa Rizal switch fiber.
Oh, that was short for Enzo. With under a minute remaining in the third, it is about time that Enzo Divina Gracia gets himself going here
Yes.
to take some pressure off Denden Enriquez.
Not only that, Marikina needs to improve on their free
Oh,
throw
yes,
shooting because
definitely.
right now they're shooting 9 out of 20 in the free throw.
The third try of Enzo can't hit after 3 free throws. So apparently the Kobe 7 gold medals are not working.
Oh yeah, he's wearing that.
Sinisi yung sapatos.
Oo nga. But yet again,
Oh
no,
yes,
it's-
Marikina retains possession. Cayosa. Now Eslao finally gets a bucket.
So, you know, if even though Marikina is not playing well in this game. They're just down by 6 points.
Right.
And they just need to make sure that they step up, especially on this defense. They made a
Yes.
great stop. All they need to do is convert an offensive play here.
Right. And they really have to execute. And right now, Denden Enriquez, every time he gets the ball and goes near the three-point area, he sees at least two defenders on him
Yes.
kagad.
And-
So, yeah, alam mo na yung game plan sa depensa. And right now, Mayor is hounding Enriquez. And once again, he forced a turnover.
And you know now the reason why Mayor is in the game.
Right.
It's because he's tasked to play defense against Denden Enriquez.
Right. Reminds me really of the Doberman of the Bulls team way back in the 90s when they really made it so difficult for opponents to even set themselves up on the perimeter, no? Yung in defense ni Michael
Yes.
Jordan, Harper, and Pippen.
Oh, yes.
In the meantime, that he will not go for Cayosa. He was actually looking for a foul, but will not get it. Our third quarter ends, and after 3 periods, our score is 46-38, with Rizal switch fiber still maintaining an 8-point lead over the Marikina Junior Shoemasters. Here are some of the third quarter highlights. This is one of the bright spots, and yeah, good moments from Enzo de Vinagracia as he got the steal and the lay-in. Once again, our score is 46-38, and we'll take a short break and be back for the fourth and final period. Before we start the fourth period, we would like to acknowledge and thank our sponsors, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Nature Spring, the #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Don Benito, ang pambansang kasaba, Wing Ball, it's like coming home, Dorite, Bola ng Pinoy, official basketball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Thank you also to Winford Resort and Casino Manila. And of course, Red Dynasty Seafood and Hot Pot Restaurant. Fourth quarter underway. Once again, we are streaming to you live from the Amoranto Sports Complex here in Quezon City. Eman Cabiles alongside Coach Quito Limbo
Yes.
and Daphne Cristobal at courtside.
And Marikina opening up this quarter with a turnover.
Yes, not really a good sign.
Yes.
Nonetheless, Coach Quito, what has happened in the past 3 quarters of this game so far?
Well, so far, it's Marikina's tentativeness to either pass the ball or shoot the basket. Because of the stifling defense nitong Rizal Switch Vibers, hindi mo rin talaga masisisi.
Sorry miss there by Rizal Switch Fiber. Rohan Tamayo missed that point blank shot after that gorgeous setup by Mayor. No, Tamayo clears the defensive rebound. And yes, you're exactly right, Coach Quito. No? Because of this sticky defense implemented by Rizal Switch Fiber, Marikina Shoemasters up to now still can't execute consistently on offense.
Yes.
No?
Yes, they're executing in terms of the plays, but yung decision making ng Marikina Shoemasters is very questionable right now because they seems like they're getting intimidated by the defense na binibigay nitong Rizal Switch Fiber.
Samantala, no question right there. That was a foul counted play by Alejandro, and it is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready. Short on the bonus free throw. Here is Enriquez. Again. Turning the ball over because of Mayor. Now Mayor, short on that point blank shot. Couldn't find the right angle of the glass, but they have a second chance. Here he is right now. Goes to the middle. The jumper too strong by Riohan Tamayo. In the meantime, Denden against 5. Against 5 defenders right there. All red shirts in the paint versus 1 white. But yeah, Denden Enriquez able to get the benefit of the call due to the aggressiveness of this drive right here.
And then smelling that that sense of urgency
Right.
para sa Marikina, but they continue to miss their free throws.
And the frustration creeping in evidently here as Denden Enriquez just slapped the floor with 2 hands after the miss. And he continues to miss. In the meantime, the turn there by Islam was, he got blocked. Marikina gets the ball back. Here's a 3, Cayosa. Offline, and look at this. Eslao and Tamayo, and now Cayosa got into it along with De La Rosa. And it is 8:30 in the morning, but the emotions are high, as if it was prime time right now.
Yes.
And this will warrant a long review from our officials.
That's true.
Right. Let's see first on the initial action between Tamayo and Eslao. And then subsequent to that.
Yes. Kasi ang nakita ko lang is the punch.
Oh, there
on
was
the
a punch.
Rib, at the ribs of Eslao. But
So-
yet again, even though whether Eslao initiated that conflict, Tamayo needs to control his emotion because lamang sila dito.
Right. And situations like this can turn the tides of ball games. No, I see it once again there, right there's that low left hook by Tamayo. And yes, the fists
Yes.
were closed. But yeah, that was we need another angle. I'm not sure if we have an angle from underneath the court, no. But I believe there was a hard elbow coming from Islao.
Yes.
And then usually itong si Tamayo, usually nga yung gante
Yun,
ang
yan.
nahuhuli,
Yes,
no?
yes. Oo.
And Tamayo, kitang-kita doon that he released a low right hook.
Yes.
that wasn't left. That was a right hook. Pero mababa lang naman. Mababa lang naman. Nonetheless, if it was deemed to be a close fist punch,
Yes.
Then-
It was a close fist.
yes, players will be thrown out here. Though I believe if Eslao is also disqualified or even sat down for 3 minutes, it's still going to be in the favor of Rizal Switch
Yes,
Fiber.
that's true.
Now, what we have to ask also are the other players who got involved.
Yes, and you can see in that replay, Cayosa
Yes.
and Hanapol and
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz. And
Yes.
also Enriquez also exchanges
Right.
some words during that commotion.
And right now, our officials, on the other side, doing a short seminar on the Marikina Shoemasters. I'm sure, refs are reminding these boys that they have to control their emotions.
Although that sequence really represent the frustration talaga
Yes.
that has been happening in the part of Marikina Shoemasters.
Right.
You can see they've been struggling offensively, missing their free throws, committing turnovers, and as a result, you'll see those types of cheap shots, I
That's
should
right.
say. And unfortunately, Tamayo was called for that, or rather, siguro parang nag-respond dun sa commotion na yun.
Now here's another angle. I believe this would be a better. Eslao. Oh, there was that initial contact, and I believe that was a sneaky uppercut.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thrown by Eslao right at the chest of Tamayo. Though I'm not sure if it was close fist or no, kahit hindi close fist alam mo yung palm
Oh,
smash.
yeah. Parang yung bumax out lang na...
Look,
Yeah.
look at that. There it was. And that was right at the chest of Tamayo, and Tamayo responded with a low punch. But of course, both actions were. Well, we are not condoning those actions, no, as nakakatagal lang ng laro yung lalo eh.
That's true.
And after that, I'm not sure if. What do you think, Coach Quito? Those the other players who got involved after the initial scuffle. Do you believe that our officials are also reviewing if they are
Yes.
if they need to be reprimanded also? No.
Yes, definitely.
Though-
And correction, no, hindi pala si Hanapol who joined that scuffle, no? It was De La Cruz
Yes.
who joined that together with Cayosa and Enriquez.
And you're right. These are basically on the part of Marikina Shoemasters. The frustration, not just creeping in. It is there already, and
Yes.
it is manifesting in a huge way. And that really happens, especially nung first half pa lang. They had several open layups
yes,
that
yes.
they missed. So the giggle was right there from the get-go, and it has built up to this moment. Ooh.
And there will be 2 players out of the playing court.
And that was just for taunting.
Yes.
Hindi pa yan yung may contact talaga. And they will be out of the playing court as disqualifying fouls were given all around. Oh, that will hurt Marikina Shoemasters. Disqualifying foul slapped on Gian Cayosa also. And that is for getting involved. Also, De La Rosa. And this will
That's a
hurt
tough
Marikina
blow.
Shoemasters more than the Rizal switch fiber. Wow.
And that's a tough loss
Right.
para dito sa Marikina
Of
Shoemasters.
course, because the players that were disqualified from Marikina are basically starters, while Tamayo is just a reliever.
That's true.
So that is not really well on the guy who initiated it all, who was Eslao. This is a classic case of backfire,
Oh, that's true. That's definitely true.
right? Because during that play, Tamayo was just standing there.
Oo.
Then he went in and threw that closed fist on the chest of Tamayo. Tamayo responded. He was able to get Tamayo disqualified, pero siya din, and 2 of key players, 2 of his key teammates. Huh?
Buti nga si Enriquez hindi pa na-warningan di ba?
Right, because Enriquez was shooting his mouth off during that scuffle as kanina pa rin na-forfeit status Enriquez, especially with the defense of
Mayor.
Ron Jaire Mayor against him. And I think there's an extra technical. Oh no, just signaling that technical free throws will be shot. Well, first of all, by the Rizal switch fiber. So going to the line is Jacob Tendilla.
But yet again, for Marikina, you have almost 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Marami pa tong oras.
This is just a 10-point lead.
Yeah, this is just a 10-point lead.
And Jacob misses the first. So wow, what a big blow. Because especially the loss of Gian Cayosa,
Yes.
who was the secondary weapon for the Marikina Shoemasters, next to Denden Enriquez, no?
Yes.
So let's see. It's going to be interesting here how Marikina Shoemasters will respond after losing 3 key players
Yes.
after that last kerfuffle.
Oh, yes.
14 and under, so papakyutin ko muna yung mga terms.
But again, we've watched and seen a lot of games na nagkakaroon ng turn of events after this scuffles.
Right.
And let's see if Marikina can get a momentum out of this.
In the meantime, Tristan Teok is back on the floor, and this is what I was saying. Tamayo is just a reliever for Tristan Teok, so not really a loss for Rizal Switch Fiber, no? Well, of course, a loss also, pero at this late of the game, well, you expect Tamayo to be just on the bench and Tristan Teok on the floor. At ngayon, hahaba pa tuloy yung playing time ni Tristan Teok. In the meantime, the spin, the jumper by Denden won't bounce, and it has been that type of morning for the Marikina Shoemasters. Mayor, the fake, and the bucket. What a play by Ron Jaire Mayor, and credit also that cross-court, that mid-court pass, no?
And look at that, Mayor getting a steal.
Really bothering Denden Enriquez in this game. Well, at least in the second half of this game. The counter steal here. This is like watching tennis. Papalik-balik. One steal after another from both squads. How Jacob Tendilla settles everything down. Here's the perfect pick and roll right there, except for the shot. But going to the baseline. Check that. Going to the line right now is Alejandro.
But you can see that play. Kitang-kita mo talaga yung chemistry nito Rizal Switch Fiber. And reason why they're winning 8 straight in a row already. Never lost since the elimination, late stages of the elimination round. It's the chemistry na build nitong Rizal Switch Fiber.
And again, you see the backcourt of Rizal Switch Fiber as well as the small forwards. They are not big, they are not that athletic, but they play together. In the meantime, that was almost a travel for Denden Enriquez, but referees let them play, as I believe he let go of the ball, no?
Yes.
Though still an unproductive offensive set there for the Marikina Shoemasters, and we are nearing the halfway mark of the fourth. Here's a steal. Enriquez, finally an easy bucket for Marikina Shoemasters as Denden finishes with the left.
He's been taking a lot of tough shots. Itong si Denden Enriquez. He has 16 points already with 10 rebounds.
Late in the third quarter, Marikina Shoemasters, they were able to find sort of a rhythm offensively. Talking about the buckets of Gian Cayosa and Denden Enriquez in the third, when we were talking, when we were saying that they should let the game come to them.
Yes.
No, pero it seems that merong isang level pa itong depensa ng Rizal Switch Fiber, and that gear is called Ron Jaire Mayor. Dahil nung nagkaroon na ng rhythm si Denden, binasag na naman ni Ron Mayor, no?
Itong si Mayor, he's not just hindi ang role niya is not just to play defense. He's one of the shooters also of
Right.
Rizal Switch Fibers.
Pero right now, his defense against Enriquez is more valuable. And look at that. Sound,
Yes.
solid fundamentals displayed by these young gentlemen of the Rizal Switch Fiber as Tristan Teok.
Look at that play.
Yeah, Tristan Teok completes the pick and roll.
They really
Classic.
read the floor. They really read the defense well.
In the meantime, we have a timeout. It is brought to you by Nature Spring. Back to the action. Under 5 minutes to go in this game. Rizal Switch Fiber up by 14 right now, 54-40, and less than 5 minutes to see if Rizal Switch Fiber will move on to the finals of the North Division in the 14 and under. In the meantime, tied up underneath right there was Tristan Teok and Kali Stubig.
And the ball goes to Rizal Switch Fibers after that jump ball.
And still, Marikina Junior Shoemasters having all sorts of issues trying to execute their offense. Samantala, that was coming. Yeah, we saw that coming up from way out. No, however, kahit papano, a turnover there was caused by the defense of Marikina Shoemasters. Though, yeah, Reliora's pass was too low for Tristan to pick up. Then corner three, can't hit. Offensive rebound, too big. Stolen right there by John Ron and John Ron Reliora. Even if he has been quiet in the second half after making a lot of noise in the second quarter, no? John Ron is still there doing whatever he can for his team.
And nakala mo, marami na na-steal si John Ron, but that's his first steal of the game.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Although he has a lot of deflections.
Deflections.
Yes.
Yun yung importante dun
And
eh.
yeah, disrupting the offense itong kalaban. Samantala, Enriquez from left to right and could not find the angle nor the spin. Missing another layup right there, the Marikina Shoemasters.
And again, and every time Enriquez really goes downhill, he's hard to stop.
Yes.
So they need to find a way or a play wherein Enriquez can utilize his strength. Perhaps doing a horns play or a pick and roll play on top of their key.
In the meantime, that three by Jacob will not go. Pull up, Divina Gracia. Can't hit. Looking for a foul. Did not get it though he was able to deflect it. In the meantime, play continues. Under 3 minutes now. Here is a Bukot. And I believe, partner, the Marikina Shoemasters are now waving the white flag.
Yes.
As the second and third stringers are on the floor, which makes Tristan Teok, it's like a vacation for Tristan Teok right now in the paint, no? There's a three that won't go.
This is an impressive performance also by Teok. He has 10 points with 14 rebounds, with one block. And the turnover is called for Rizal Switch Fiber, traveling by Teok.
And here it is, the turn of Rizal Switch Fiber to field in, or to empty their bench at least. But before that, we have a timeout. It is brought to you by Nature Spring, the #1 bottled water in the Philippines. Back to the ball game. Under 2 minutes remaining, and basically Rizal Switch Fiber will punch their ticket into the finals of the North Division here in the 14 and under. Right now, well, as early as 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game. Marikina Shoemasters have already raised their white flag, emptied their bench, and that goes also for Rizal Switch Fiber. So, Coach Quito, right now, what do you expect from Rizal Switch Fiber heading into the North Division Finals?
Well deserved in the part of Rizal Switch Fibers, as they really showed a class of really dominating every opponent that they're facing all throughout this playoffs. And like what they did during this, like what they're doing during this game too. They shot 41% in the field, 5 out of 13 in the 3-point range. They read the defense well against Marikina, dishing out 16 assists. Points in the paint is 32 points against 24 of Marikina.
Right.
They really just dominated the whole game against Marikina.
And we mentioned earlier that Rizal Switch Fiber, evidently, they play together. They have better chemistry than their opponents right now. Sad to say, Marikina Junior Shoemasters, hindi ganun kaganda yung chemistry. Of course, Denden Enriquez, who has not played in their last few games, finally showed up today, though hindi ganun ka-effective, no?
Yes,
because, well, in the second half, when we expect Denden Enriquez to explode, meron palang secret weapon, itong Rizal Switch Fiber, in the person of Ron Jaire Mayor, who really frustrated Denden Enriquez, and yung frustration yun sa mid-court pa lang nangyayari.
Yes, that's true.
Not even at the basket.
And you can see the depth also of Rizal Switch Fibers in terms of yung player talent nila. That
Right.
they can really use and utilize a lot of players and put them in the right position or in the right role to make the system work.
Right. And as we've said, they are not that athletic, they're not that tall, except for Tristan Teok. Pero they practice umbutu, and that is togetherness. The Rizal Switch Fiber will move on to the finals of the North Division 14 and under. Congratulations to the red shirts of the Rizal Switch Fiber, but also props to the Marikina Junior Shoemasters. It has been an excellent season for
Yes.
them, and right to the very end, they fought tooth and nail against the higher seeded team, the Rizal Switch Fibers. So right now, the Marikina Junior Shoemasters gracefully bowing out of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2.
And then so now they're in the finals already in the North Division, and they're waiting against Antipolo and Quezon City.
Right.
And Antipolo won that game 1 against Quezon City. And then on the south naman, you have Samesomchi and of Las Piñas against the Quezon. You have Binyan versus Muntinlupa also on the semis.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be so exciting to watch.
In the meantime, our final score is 60-42. Once again, congratulations to the Rizal Switch Fiber. These young gentlemen will advance to the North Division Finals in this 14 and under of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2. In the meantime, we are waiting for our courtside correspondent, Daphne Cristobal, to settle our player of the game, and also to set up the advancing of the team logo on our playoff board right there. Well, so far, we have a lot of candidates for POG para dito sa Rizal Switch Fiber, no? But because they are playing together. They play together, and a lot of chemistry, a lot of contributions from all positions, really. No? Not just from Tristan Teok, the biggest of the group, from 5 down to the point guard.
Because you have Rayola, Teok, Tendile with 8.
And look how together this Rizal Switch Fiber team is. Isa lang yung player of the game, pero lahat sila sasama sa interview. And they are having fun. Yes, congratulations to the Rizal Switch Fiber. 14-year-old, 14 under. In the meantime, I believe that, Daphne Cristobal is ready. We now turn you over to Daphne.
Rodriel Lora, our extreme player of the game, scoring 19 points, 7 rebounds with 3 assists. Congratulations to you. And for Team Rizal Switch Fibers, you guys will be booking a ticket in our national finals para sa North Division. First round, congratulations sa iyo. First half pa lang, you scored 14 points immediately. Ibahagi mo sa amin kung paano nyo kinuha itong panalong to, paano ka nag-step up on this game kahit na grabe na yung emotions noong second half.
Wala lang, extra lang everyday and pray lang.
Ron, for sure, maraming nakasuporta sa inyo since the day 1 na sumali kayo dito sa tournament. Yung mga teammates mo, ito yung chance mo para pasalamatan or batiin sila.
Salamat ako sa Boss Glenn, sa Rizal Switch Fiber, tsaka sa pamilya ko, tsaka sa mga suporta sa Cagayan. Yan lang.
Once again, congratulations to you and your team. And of course, right now, they will be sticking their team name. Dahil po ngayon, Rizal Switch Fiber, not settling for less and ensuring na wala na tayong game number 3. They will be heading on dito sa ating North Division Finals. Once again, huge congratulations po sa Rizal Switch Fiber. At syempre, magpasalamat din po tayo sa Don Benitos for providing our player of the game, this Filipino delicacy. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Daphne, and congratulations once again to Rizal Switch Fiber and to the extreme player of the game, John Ron Reliora. He, brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop for Appliances. And there you go, Rizal Switch Fiber. They are moving on to the finals of the North Division in the 14 and under. In the meantime, 1 game done, 8 more to go. Coming up next, 16 and under action. Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors going up against the Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. So wag po kayong aalis mga kaliga. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL will be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, number 1, bottled water in the Philippines. Pound for pound fitness, be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Special thanks to Vice Mayor Gian Soto of Quezon City for hosting today's games. Maraming salamat.